on there.
Okay, welcome back. And thanks for joining us on our Hurricane virtual open house tours this Sunday. So we did.
If I was a bobblehead, this is what I would look like if they made a bobblehead of me.
Well, good thing you're not a bobblehead.
Okay.
Or maybe you'll get one.
Screen
and
share.
then you'll have it on your desk.
Yep, I'll be like this.
Like
okay,
that?
what's next? Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the screen share. We're gonna try this again. We're having all sorts of fun learning together. So thank you for joining and bearing with us. And again, a reminder, if you do have questions on this particular property or on the market in general, please go ahead and type them in. We are happy to go over that. All right. So, is it working?
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to take you through Waihonu Street. And let's see how quickly my internet is compared to Attilio's internet. Let's see. We're just going to see. Can you hear the music?
Yep.
I think I'm a little quicker than yours.
Cool.
All right, you can see we're right in the middle of the island, smack dab in the middle. That's Mililani. All right. I'm going to move forward because this is enough already. On to the units. You can see lots of parking. This particular home does have 2 parking. One is covered and one is opened. It's a great price for a starter home. All right, let's go inside. Here we go. So nice open kitchen. The washer and dryer there, conveniently located under Mount St. You got the wood laminate floors. Check out that view. You even got a hammock out there on the lanai. So this particular home, it's located very close to Schofield Barracks. It's also located close to Wheeler. And again, it being in the middle of the islands, it's really a very short drive to really, well, not short, but it's a very convenient drive really to anywhere that you need to go. So that's one of my favorite things about Mililani. Plus, there's lots of nice things to do in Mililani.
Mililani in the middle of the island. In the middle of the sea.
You got the jalousie windows, top to bottom. So you get the cool breezes through.
Windows. Did you say jalousies?
The jalousies. That's how you say it, right?
I think it's jealousies.
Jalousie, tomato,
no,
tomato.
I think it's jalopy windows. Jahuli? No, Jahuli?
Playground. There's all sorts of amenities that come with this maintenance fee. This main fee. There's a main fee, $6.21.
They came out those different kind of windows, and the neighbors was jealous, so they call them jealousies. That's why they came up with the name jealousies. That's the true fact.
So here's taking you to the pool. Here we are taking you to the pool. And we're finishing up. All right. Okay. So I think that my internet's a little faster than your internet. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks good. Let's do it.
Okay. So I think, you know, as I'm getting better with my technology, I'll be doing the screen sharing on my end.
Sounds good. So anything else you want to tell them about this? And then let's kind of wrap it up and get on to the next one. Again, if you, you know, one thing I want to share with people is that we do have about 25 homes that are in our coming soon category, which means that the owners are in some stage of getting them ready. So with inventory being almost down 40%, 50%, I'm hearing all kind of stories. Just heard one the other day. I was talking to my friend Justin, how he's just getting beat out on home after home after home. So it's important work with a team that's got some inventory, because then we can.
Well, not just one that has inventory, but you know what we do? We make inventory. We go out and we turn over those rocks and we find those homeowners that are, you know, thinking about selling.
Yeah.
Oh, JT wants to know, what does the maintenance fee cover? That's a great question, JT.
Maintenance fee on that one covers, well, you got, let's see.
Well, you got the pool.
Common expenses, sewer and water.
Yep.
Common expenses, sewer and water. And then you can also get security keys, security patrol. You got barbecue patrol. You got pool patrol on property. And
it's a very well-maintained community.
You got barbecue area.
Barbecue area. And centrally located. It's a great price. I think
that price with those
opportunities. Good opportunity.
You own this property, everybody else will be jealous of your jealousies because you got it for such a good price. You know, real quick, I wanted to show people the cap rate, because we talked about cap rates, and I'm gonna share with you guys what you're like, Attilio, what is a cap rate?
What does that mean?
The cap rate means that if you overpay for it, we're gonna cap you. Boom!
No, that's not
the cap rate.
That's not
what the cap rate we're talking about is, I'll show you here. On the screen, it says, what is a cap rate? So I'm gonna hide these banners here because they're annoying and they're covering up the information here. But basically you take your net operating income and you're like, Attilio, what is net operating income? It's the same name as your NOI, N-O-I. So it's revenue minus expenses. So you take your total revenue on that property, what kind of rent you can get, minus the expenses, you know, like your maintenance fees, taxes, stuff like that, property management
fees.
Take that number, divide it into the value of the property, like pretty much will be your purchase price. So if it's if your net operating income per year is $100,000, you bought the property for $1 million, you have a 10% cap. The higher the number, the better. Okay, and so what that means is you're going to get a 10% return on your, typically a 10% return yield, 1 year on year one, yield in a year one. So 10% return on your money. That's my rough translation of it.
I want to speak to that real quick. Sometimes you don't really get a very high cap rate. However, what you have to realize is that either you can have income or you can have equity gain. Yeah. It's
Did you say
not
equity,
very often you have both.
Gain? Equity gain? Equity gain? Is that like Chinese for equity? Equity gain?
You got a hearing issue. I said gain, like G-A-I-N. So like you will gain equity.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of equity, let's give them some equity and wrapping this up. How about that?
Sure. Okay. So where are we headed to next?
Next one we're going to go to is we are going to go out to Kaneohe Bay. See you guys in a little bit.
Okay. We'll